Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Singy today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers. And
about to get started here, and today's starter, Jarred Koenig.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Okay, all set to go. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl.
Got away with that one, left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch. No.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Hard hit left side. Adames, the throw to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. Throw into third. In there safely.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One away, runners at first and third. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one ripped. Dives and it gets by. One runs in. Candelario rounds third, headed for the plate. In to score from first. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Stevenson, the next to hit. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Missed inside with the curve.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. In the air, center field. Perkins on the move. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
The designated hitter, Nick Martini.
In now for the Reds, Nick Martini. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Two outs. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at American Family Field. And getting to start, Andrew Abbott. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
The other way, and that's just foul. The pitch. Line drive, caught. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Two out, space is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 7th home run of the season. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Base is empty with 2 away. Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. Upstairs. The wind of the pitch. A little bit high. And that's ball 3.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Friedel sizing this one up, and that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jonathan India. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the left fielder, Will Benson. That misses, and it's 3-2. And he walked him.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. The pitch. First and second here, no outs.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to.
Adames over to Terang. 1 on the Haskins. Double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 2-1. Two outs with a runner at third. There's a strike to the knees. And the count's even at 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
Oh, a great grab on the dive. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Boy, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, his speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now a chance for Jamer Candelario. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
De La Cruz at second with 2 down. That one misses, and now 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-1.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. Bounce to third. They take the force out. That ends the frame. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 5 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Milwaukee, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And that one hammered way back there. And it's out of here. A gigantic blast. His 11th of the year. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Gary Sanchez.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting seventh, the center fielder.
And stepping in is the speedy Blake Perkins. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside.
India over to first in time. And that is the inning. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. Stevenson having a lot more success on the road this season. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Stevenson aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Nick Martinez.
So now the DH spot, Nick Martini. Man at first, one away. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Third out, and that ends the frame. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 5 and the Brewers 2. As we go to the last of the third. This is Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Steps on first for the out.
Third baseman, number 3, Joseph Ortiz.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Joseph Ortiz digs in now. The Reds leading by 3 here in the last half of the third. Out to short, De La Cruz. Whips it across, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher.
And now it's William Contreras. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul off the plate, they'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th. In now for the Reds, Jonathan India.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And here it comes. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 30, Will Benson.
Will Benson now at the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Elvis Peguero getting loose out there. Wilson getting cranked up as well. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jarrett Caney gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Hudson.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. There's a strike, 95 of that one. 1-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They're still out in front 5-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. And he deals. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Willie Adames stands in. Man at second. And a foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a ball popped up. In position. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 12, Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. 2 outs. And now 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Stevenson gathers, throws to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Reds 5 and the Brewers 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Elly De La Cruz. Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side. Hoskins steps on the bag. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. So digging in, Jeimer Candelario. One down, base is empty. Right side, moving under it. Corrals it, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 7,
Spencer Steer, the next to hit.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Next offering misses down and away.
Full count.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Down looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Reds down in order. And it remains 5-2. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Alexis Diaz.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
So digging in, Blake Perkins. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Here's a 1-1. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now Jackson Chourio. The Reds trying to close out a 3-run lead last half of inning number 5. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. That's inside. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Friedel under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So last chance for the Brewers. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Left-hand batter waits. Ouch.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
Back to the top of the lineup, Joseph Ortiz. Up now for the Brewers. Over to first, and he's saved.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Hit to right, and that should do it. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.